ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय। 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 ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय। 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 ॐ नमः शिवाय Om Namah Shivaya. Om Alaranam Parvati Bade Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Hari Om. We'll chant the third mantra. Please repeat. Saho Acha Maitreyi Yena Aham Na Amrtasyam Kimaham Tena Kuryam Yadeva Bhagavan Veda Tadeva Me Bruhi Iti Sahovacha Yajnavalkya Priya Batare Nasati Priyam Bhashase Ehi Aswa Vyakyasyami Te Vyachakshanasya Tu Me Nididhyasasva Iti Iti. So we had seen that the sign of maturity of any person is what he was not able to live at some time, he is able to live it. There's a big demand of the system that I should have become matured. And maturity means that my ability to drop the small has become bigger. The ability to see something bigger, desire something bigger, and not to desire something smaller has become enhanced. I'm repeating it. I hope you are following. I see only my child, my wife, my husband. Slowly, I start seeing the godliness which is more pervasive than my small family. See, this is the growth of a person. Growth of a person is the growth of his vision of enhancement. Earlier, I saw what I did and how important my work was. Now I see there are much more bigger things which has been done, which I could not do. More you are able to see the bigger vision, more you are mature. Like the baby in the womb, while in the womb, he is only seeing the womb. I think his eyes is closed. But once the baby of the womb comes out, he sees a bigger world then. He has got matured and his umbilical cord has been cut. As he gets more mature, he doesn't see only his own room of the house. He sees a bigger house. As he goes much more matured, he sees a school which is bigger than his house. So what is the growth of a person? Growth of a person is his ability to see the bigger picture and drop something smaller in his life. And system demands that I should have evolved. You are forced, every sorrow is indicative of not able to give something small. Every sorrow, every anger, every frustration, every sadness, every passion tells that I am not able to give something which I should have given. And when this process enhances, so there is natural thirst of what is the biggest here. And when somebody goes after that biggest, naturally he has to leave everything smaller. And that desire is called, tell me, huh? That desire is called sannyas desire, which we saw yesterday. If you remember. If you don't remember, no problem. One person went to doctor, he said, Doctor, I have two problems. He said, what? First problem is I forget everything. Then he was quiet. Doctor said second, he said, what second? He forgot that also. Doctor said, first give the fees. He may forget that also. So the system is forcing us to grow out of it. Not able to forgive someone is a sign of immaturity because you are not able to leave something small. Getting attached to one thing is a sign of immaturity because you are holding to something small and one form. So Yajnavalkya had the desire of sannyas, you heard yesterday. And then he was distributing the wealth among his two wives, between his two wives. One was Maitreyi, other was Katyayani. Huh? Then Maitreyi asked a very beautiful question, which we all have to ask. She asked that wealth you are giving, supposing I get whole wealth of the world, it make me immortal? I think she had done some satsang, some strange satsang she has done, and she had heard this immortality word. I hope you have heard this word. So, what is immortality? Before that, to understand what is mortality. Very beautiful Upanishad is there. Only time is very less. It takes at least 20-30 classes. How to do in 5? Only God knows. I also don't know. This is how it complete. I don't know. You relax. So, you know, they say, na, morning I have to do this, I have to become this. Mortality is going from one limited eye to another limited eye. Well, when I'm a man, I want to become a husband. So that means you are dissatisfied as a man. This man eye is not satisfying you. Yes, I want to become a husband. You become a husband. Now, well, I want to become a father now. Now, this father eye is not satisfying a person. So now he does everything and he becomes a father. Now he wants to become a rich person or a corporate, CEO of a corporate. He wants another eye. After that, he got the position, he got a job, but he wants another promotion. Whole life is not a traveling in space or time. It's not a traveling in some city from one city to another city. Shall I call it traveling? It is roundabout rather. It's a delusionary movement from one mistaken, finite, limited I to another mistaken, finite, limited I. And therefore, beautiful word in Sanskrit is there is called samsara. Samsara word you must have heard. Huh? Don't put anybody's name as sanskar. Samsara comes from sridhatu, from which sarp also has come. To slither. It's the beauty of the word. Slither. Huh? So you're slithering from sridhatu is there. Sri. ठीक है ना? Hmm. So, morning I was very happy, 7 o'clock. Then I felt today also I have a class. I became sad because I had to get up early in the morning. My early is 6 o'clock. Otherwise, I get up at 8:30. Acha, and then I get up and I feel I didn't sleep well. Then again I go to sleep. But today I felt I have to get up again and again I have to go for classes. Now this, see, morning 7 o'clock I was happy. 8 o'clock I was sad. 9 o'clock I'm angry. Why? I didn't get a cup of tea. Only person gave me glass without tea or a cup without tea. One day I picked up this, nothing was inside. So therefore I checked. There's a water is here. Then 12 o'clock, I felt very tense, nothing I have done. Then 1 o'clock, I was very excited. This movement from one erratic, illogical, uncertain I to another erratic, illogical, uncertain I is called samsara. And when you use the word, I hope you am I audible? When we use the word, have you settled? Have you settled in your marriage life? No, that then you can never settle. Acha. Are you settled in your office? Settle means getting an I which does not change. Hello. And that I should not be limited, constricted. Remember what I said? Slipping from one illogical, erratic, uncertain, insecure I to another illogical, erratic, uncertain, insecure I, that is called samsara. And our desire is we don't live in the world, we live in these eyes. And our desire actually is to settle somewhere. And when I say settle, it is not a physical settling, it's not an emotional settling. It's a settling in I, where I realize some I which is not changing, which is limitless, which is totally secure, where I don't have to do something. I don't wait for another I. This certain, infinite, secure, illumined I is called complete, immortal I. When my eyes are changing, please be careful. 7:30, 8:30, 9, 10 o'clock. Behind these changing eyes, was there unchanging eye or not? If you say no, then I will question you. How did you know it? And if there was unchanging eye, so tell me in your life, you experience unchanging eye or changing eye? See, if you start experiencing unchanging, तब तो फिर बात ही क्या है? तब तो आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए, तब बात बन जाए. Both eyes are there, but we are not aware of that unchanging, infinite, secure, complete. More I am aware of this changing eye. From here, I have to go to the market. I have to purchase condensed milk. I did not get it yesterday. You get condensed milk here. Huh? One father was given a sermon. He said, I am going to tell you the milk of human kindness. One person got up. He said, give in condensed form. Short, you say. You talk a lot. This immortality is not to be gained, it has to be realized. I hope you are getting. And there is no rescue by changing situations. The changing eyes won't go, sir. By having a lot of money, which you heard yesterday, she asked the question, if I have the whole earth full of money, will my problem get sorted out? The answer was no. It won't get sorted out. Why? Because that money is not going to sort out this attachment with the wrong eye. Problem is somewhere. You are solving it somewhere. Problem is not situational. It is notional. If you remember, I had said one day. It is interpretational. It is personal word I had used. If you remember. This was I meaning that. आप करते रहो कुछ काम. You make a new house. It is not going to sort out the problem. Unless I move from this erratic eye to the ever infinite eye, there is no peace. And this was Maitreyi's question. By having so much of wealth, can I be sick? Can I settle in that eye? Settling means number one, I have no work to do. Number two, I have no experience of finitude. Number three, I have nothing to enjoy outside. Number four, I don't have to fear for anything. फिर से बोल देते हैं. बोले say slowly please. Important things you say so fast. Number one, I don't have to do anything. Number two, I have no experience of limitation and finitude. Number three, I don't have to enjoy anything. Number four, I have no fear from anybody. Number five, I have no pairs of opposite acting on me. You know what is it called? Moksha. Moksha is not gained, it is realized. Something is there and I forget. After some time, I remember that it's called realized. I thought somebody is not a good person. After a few months, I realized that he's a good person. That means when I was seeing, I was not seeing him as a good person. I had forgotten something. Something was experientially wrong. I experienced myself as an individual. This is called bandhan. So when this question was asked, if you remember, Yajnavalkya said, "Na." Why na? Because no outer thing can touch your wrong eye. Because जिस लेवल की प्रॉब्लम है ना उसका सोल्यूशन उस लेवल का दो. If you are feeling, please eat food. If you are having a headache, please take some medication. But the problem is not in the body and situation. You have problem of personal and you are changing situation. If situational problem was there, you could have changed the situation. I'm feeling very hot, so you can put on the fan. I'm feeling cold, let us put on the AC. But I'm feeling finite. And you are putting on AC. I'm feeling limited today. And you are having a cup of tea. It won't help. I hope you are following that. So Maitreyi said, is it possible? And then at that time, Yajnavalkya said, no, it is not possible. You cannot get that immortality. Then she said her golden words, third verse. I think you have underlined that. Yen aham namrita syam मिल गया. किम हम तेन कुर्याम. By what I won't get that immortality. What will I do with that? क्योंकि हमें हमें शांति तो मिलेगी नहीं. ये कब से हम, how long I'll take this small chocolate and lollipop? How long I will be playing with the small toys when I'm not getting? I tell you, if supposing I say you, this friend will give you joy only for 2 years, after that will disappear. You'll say, I don't want friendship. Anything which does not give you completeness, slowly not wanting it, is called dis, dispassion. क्या करेंगे हम? क्यों हम इतना भार उठाएं? What will I do? Even if I get it, what will I do? Nachiketa was given so many things, if you remember. Hmm? Chariot, so many things, damsels. So he asked, how many years I will enjoy? Yamraj said 5,000 years. Is it after that? Well, you standing here only. यहीं खड़े रहोगे तुम. क्या करेंगे हम? This is seeker's mind. Now let me go to the fourth verse. Sahovacha Yajnavalkya. I had already chanted. Yajnavalkya said, see, Priya Batare. Batare is not there one word. But are is there, not Batare. So, indeed, but is indeed. Are is just for oh. Na sati bole Priya. Priya means you are very dear. You already were very dear to me. Who said? Sometimes husband should say like that. Say all these things, even if you don't mean it, just say. So, Priya, but are, na sati, you have been dear to me at all time. Na sati, full stop. Then he says, Priyam bhashase. You spoke very nicely. What I sometimes you really wanted to hear. Teacher wants to hear certain thing. And exactly student says it just makes a so beautiful point. Bhashase ehi means come. Aswa aswa means please sit in front of me. Aswa vyakhyasami. I will definitely tell to you. खुश हो गए. Full stop. But one thing is there. Te vyachakshānasya tu me nididhyasasva. Whatever I say, please meditate on it. Meditate means? Ah, see, they say eaten food doesn't give you health. Digested food gives you health. Somebody said, please put more sugar in my coffee. He had put. Bole still there's no sugar. Bole I put already. Bole put more. Not 3 times I put. But you're not stirring it. So what we do, we hear. And the thought is at one corner of our mind. Unless it is stirred so that it comes, it percolates each pore of my personality. That is called nididhyasan. Nididhyasan means internalizing. Nididhyasan means percolating, remembering, drenching with that thought. Nididhyasan means reliving those words without the aid. So supposing your class is over and you go back home. You go back home from here, I think. हाँ? और ऑफिस तो नहीं जाता कोई. And you have home and you sit down on a chair and please rehear everything, not with audio. Try to recap क्या point था. When you relive it, that is called nididhyasan. Relive, recollect, revise to indicate absorption. That means you should die to everything else. The ability to remain contemplative is called nididhyasan. I hope you're understanding. Nididhyasan means You are internalizing. You are getting, when problems come, you seek solutions from the lessons of Vedanta. That is called Nididhyasan. We will come back to it later on. So we will see. Because unless that thought knowledge is available, accessible at will, it won't help. Huh? What you know won't help. What without effort it comes out to take away our sorrow, that helps. Knowledge doesn't help. Digested knowledge. Percolated knowledge helps. I hope you're understanding this point. Now I am coming to the very important mantra. Now the discourse starts of Yajnavalkya from fifth mantra, but fifth mantra is so long. You see, if I chant, whole class will go away. So I will chant one, two lines, and then we'll see what is the crux of the whole thing. Or shall I chant the whole thing? I think two lines are enough. Huh? You can chant in your home. Well, where is the time? Homework means the work which I do home. सब वर्क से होम कर दिया उसे। एक दो लाइन आप सुनिए और देखते हैं क्या बात है। सहोवाच नवा अरे पत्युः कामाय पतिः प्रियो भवति आत्मनस्तु कामाय पतिः प्रियो भवति नवा अरे जायायै कामाय जाया प्रिया भवति आत्मनस्तु कामाय जाया प्रिया भवति। बस इतना ही पे हम रोकते हैं बिकॉज आई हैव टू टॉक अ लॉट। प्लीज डोंट ब्रिंग योर इमोशंस व्हाइल लिसनिंग दिस। You may not like it. One pathologist was there, doctor, his wife's blood test was there. He said, my wife's blood test will be okay. I said, why? Well, she is very good. I said, don't bring emotions while doing the test, etc. So don't bring your own thoughts here and there. हाँ? देखिए क्या बोलते हैं। One husband said, you know, my wife can speak on any subject. Other said, my wife doesn't need a subject. So it's not like that. I'm not saying they were discussing. It was not my comment. So don't hold. Why did you say it like that? Sahovacha, sahovacha, nava are patyuh kamaya. Generally, we think he loves me and I love him. I love him so much. How much? Oh, he is my heart. My son is my heart. मेरे दिल से भी ज्यादा वो प्रिय है. Whom you love the most? अरे my son, my daughter, my wife, my husband. मेरे दिल का टुकड़ा है, वही मेरी किडनी का टुकड़ा. So he is part of my life. Upanishad is saying you are wrong. You don't love. You don't love that person for him. You love that person for yourself. Now please be careful. We have physical personality. We have emotional personality. We have intellectual personality and we have spiritual personality. Supposing I like something to eat. I don't like that particular sweet. I like it because it satisfies my physical personality. And therefore, after some time, I say, don't like, please take it away. Ho gaya. I took 7 gulab jamun, I can't take more. Acha, because, why 7? Because I like 7 chapter of Gita. Therefore, I took 7. Thank God you didn't like 18th. It satisfies my physical personality. Or I hear some nice music or nice bhajan you heard morning time you heard, and you open the nice music and you say, I love this music. Acha? Ha. I love beautiful music is there. Hari gun ga, aha, Hari naam ga. It satisfied your physical personality. And therefore you are loving it. Not because that music was good. After some time you only say, Peter, put it off. Second was, I love him. You love that person because I love my wife, because she's available. Renu, get me a cup of coffee, please. She brought a cup of tea or coffee. Whatever you want to take, you can take. She said, I have made some very nice biscuit for you. I don't have want. Please have it no. No, I don't want it. Please. Okay, I'll feed you. So she just put in the mouth that biscuit. You are so good. Thank you so much. I love you. He's not loving her. समझ गए ना? Because she's satisfying her emotional personality, therefore he's loving her. Please come early today. No, I'm very busy today. I have a boss from Czech Republic when he's going to check me. So, no, but okay, tomorrow we'll go out. Where? Yesterday we were talking in the car about botanical garden. I was hearing botanical garden is here. No, there is botanical garden. Whereas that tree is there, banyan tree is there, biggest banyan tree they say. I also love to see, but I have no time. Next time I'll take one day off, then come. It's not. Well, you're so good. You're good. Listen, huh? You have forgotten. What? It's my birthday today. Really? No, आप भूल गए. No, no. You have not forgotten. You don't look aged. So sweet of you. You are so sweet. Don't put any sugar in my tea. Why? Because you yourself are so sweet. Give me. You are cute when you are mute. And you are honey when you don't ask money. Because that person is satisfying my emotional personality. Hello, hello, hello. And same wife, God forbid, if she falls ill for a long time. And I have to give her tea every morning. I have to feed her. I have seen all these things. Then they pray to God. Same wife. Why? Because he is not satisfying my emotional personality now. Then he is asking, hello, kya naam tha? What name I for? Renu, sorry. Renu, Renu, she's not responding. And if she doesn't respond for days and months, नहीं है, हम लोग की पता नहीं. This is second point. किसी का किसी से प्यार वारा ना बहुत बड़ा झूठ है. But I cannot live without you. अच्छा. I have seen people living without other person. When the child is small, he doesn't live without mother. When the child is teenage and he's 25, then he wants his own privacy. क्या हुआ? उसी शहर में दूसरा घर रहता है. Although there is a space in the house. In the same city, another house is there. बोले बस really close by, close. घर में तो बहुत जगह है, मुझे स्वामी जी प्राइवेसी चाहिए थी. Third was intellectual personality. I'm studying chemistry, I'm studying this. I'm very happy. I just enjoy this electronics because it satisfies your intellectual personality. I'm condensing it. Fourth was well, I love you, Swamiji. Nice. You taught me so much. You are so good. I love you. You love me because your spiritual personality is satisfied, sir. If I stop talking for a few years, you will not love me as you are loving. No. I love you. I know it. I've seen it. So try to get convinced that we don't love somebody. Bolen, I can give my life. You can give your life because you get satisfied by giving your life. You get satisfied. It is for your joy you are giving the life, not for his sake you are giving the life. बोले जान दे देंगे. अरे तुम जान दे दोगे क्योंकि तुमको खुशी होती है जान देने में. बोले हम बहुत हम्बल हैं because you are happy to be humble, because humility satisfies you. Anything that you do, it is for your love. That means you love yourself. I hope you are getting this point. If you are not getting, please again understand. Because we have illusion. And therefore Shankaracharya says, Sahovacha amrtatva sadhanam vairagyam upadidikshu. This is for creating dispassion. Well, he loves me. I don't think so he can live without me. He will be living without you. Even if you pass away today. ध्यान देकर सुनिएगा. Even if you should not pass away, please complete the yajna. एक ऑडियंस ही चला जाएगा. And one warning, please. If you realize this hell during the yajna, please keep on coming. बोले मैं ब्रह्म ज्ञान हो गया, हम नहीं अंकल. नहीं, आप ज्ञान होने के बाद भी आइएगा. आप हमारे कॉस्ट पे ज्ञान मत लीजिएगा. If you pass away, very close person, anybody who's there, well, you will cry a lot. I agree. How long? Did you cry for somebody for a very long time? Mother, father, brother, children. एक टाइम आता है, you come in terms with the God and say, जो हो गया सो हो गया. I have to move forward. I miss, not that I'm crying all the time. And imagine you are seeing that person who was very close to you celebrating his birthday in your absence. And he's happy and dancing in your absence. ये सब देखा है हमने. You say ना, he loves me so much. क्या है? बातें हैं. बातों का क्या? दिल बहला लो ये सब बोल के आप. किसके लिए आप अभी तक परेशान हैं? Who is not there? My husband passed away. Wife passed away. आप बहुत रोए थे. आज क्या हुआ? Still you're same sad? No. You eat and drink? Yes, I eat. You are happy? I'm fine. You dance sometime? Yes. And supposing he sees that in my absence he is so nicely is dancing. दुख इस बात का होता है कि हमारे एब्सेंस में इतना खुश है. हमारे इससे कितना क्लोज था हमसे. And he used to say, I cannot live without you. And he's living so happily. कम से कम दुखी रहता तो अच्छा लगता कुछ. People say sometimes, how much do you miss me? What to say? क्या आंसर दें? Yes or no? Please tell me. अगर yes बोले तो बोले स्वामी जी, you are स्वामी जी, still you miss people. आप सन्यासी हैं. नो बोल दे, this you will have no heart attack. Why you have no heart? हम तो आपको इतना याद करते हैं, इतना मिस करते हैं. हम आपके लिए रो रहे थे कल. I was crying. Oh, I'm very sorry you were crying. आप नहीं रहोगे ना, सुनिएगा ध्यान से हमारी बात. आपके बेटे, आपके ग्रैंडसन खूब अच्छे से रहेंगे और खुश रहेंगे शायद ज्यादा, क्योंकि एक रूम मिल जाएगा उनको. और आपके कारण जो फ्लैट और प्लॉट नहीं उनको मिल पा रहा है ना, मिल जाएगा. ऐसी बात मत बोलिए. He loves me so much. He loves you because you are the source of money, you are the source of emotion, you are the source of intellect, you are the source of spirituality. न वा अरे पत्युः कामाय पतिः प्रियो भवति आत्मनस्तु कामाय पतिः प्रियो भवति. बहुत लंबा है वो तो. यू आर यूजफुल, यू आर कंट्रीब्यूटर, आप कुछ दे रहे हो. तो व्हाट शैल आई डू? नो नो, वी आर नॉट सेइंग यू शुड नॉट. नवा अरे पुत्राणाम कामाय पुत्रा. My child I love because you can possess him and say my. Therefore you love. I have seen people disowning their children. लोन ले लिया उसने, heavy loans, huh? In the name of my father. Now the people who had to give loan, they came to the father. You will not believe, in the newspaper they had put, I don't know you know or not, that I disown this child legally. It's a legal way to disown. Because it's a source of trouble now. People are standing because they say, give me the loan that your child has taken. Because they're not responsible for that child's loan. Anyway, this was one point. Second point. आप tired तो नहीं होंगे? Not tired, no? No, even if you are tired, I'll continue. हम मिलते तो है नहीं, once in a year, twice in a year, sometime you meet. तो हम छोड़ेंगे क्या? दूसरी बात, if I am working for Atma, that means there must be, you can love yourself only where there is a joy. You cannot love yourself unless it was of the nature of happiness. See the contradiction. You know what is the contradiction? Myself is of the nature of happiness, but I feel I love somebody else. If myself was of the nature of happiness, then I should have experienced that happiness. Something is of the nature, but I don't experience. That means there is one element called ignorance. कोई चीज हो और न दिखे वहीं पे, that means I am not aware of that. Oh, I did not know that. Yes. Another point is there. Big list is there. Son is not dear because of the son. Wife is not dear. Then money is not dear because of the money. South Africa, a lot of crime is there. So sometime in Johannesburg, somebody went out in the morning to open the gate. When he went there, gate itself was not there. He need not have to open it. He was having the keys only. वो पूरा गेट ही चला गया. उसने कहा, you would have taken my keys also. And sometimes they come with the guns in the house. 6 people, gun. And you know what happens after that? And that person, you know what he says? आपको जो लेना हो ले लीजिए. वो लॉकर है, वो वहां पे गोल्ड है. कैसे दानी बन गए देखो. यहां देने में जान निकल जाती है. हाँ, थोड़ा सा पैसा निकालने में हालत खराब हो जाती है. वहां and within 5 minutes all things happen. Not that they will sit for 1 hour. बोले वो लॉकर ले लीजिए, बस आप जान दी हमारी छोड़ दीजिए. क्या बात है. आप पैसे से प्यार था आपका. They cleaned the whole thing except Antakaran. What house you could not clean for many months, they cleaned in 5-10 minutes. Sometimes they come in a truck. वो ट्रक में सारा ले गए. आप बैठे रहिए एकदम. आप जो है कुछ नहीं बचा. आप भजन करिए. Money was dear? No. Then who was dear? I was dear. For protection of I can give the money also. बहुत illusion में रहते हैं. So the big list is there, you can see later on. So what I want to say, come to the last line. Nava are sarvasya kamaya. मिल गया? Last. Underline that. Nava are sarvasya kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Now it's a very big statement actually. Chale na? You're not getting bored? Because Vedanta is going to come in a big manner. Everything is dear for self. That means self has maximum joy. Please be careful. If self has maximum joy, it cannot be in time and space. It cannot be inside the body. Supposing you go to deep sleep. Don't go. Please, just suppose. When you are in deep sleep, you have joy. Now, please tell me. Is that joy is limited by what? No, it is not limited at all. Huh? So, but during the sleep it is there. You agree? Otherwise you won't go to sleep. If you are going to sleep, that means. And in the sleep there is no time and space. There is no limitation. That means that was unlimited joy. And that means that joy was of the Brahman. Which Upanishad says this? Prashnopanishad. Prashnopanishad says, Ahar aham Brahma pratim gacchati. He goes to Brahman. And that joy was of the self. Hello. Imagine. So at that time, was that self in the body or not? आपने सारी मेहनत खराब कर दिया. Please note, this watch is in time and space. Right? Very good. This book is in time and space. So you cannot experience the book without the experience of time and space. If B is in A, then B cannot be experienced without A. And if B is not in A, then B can be experienced without A. So if the body is in time and space, so you cannot experience body without time and space. But if the self, that was not in time and space. Therefore, that self can be experienced without time and space. Therefore, in the deep sleep, that self is experienced. That means that deep sleep self is not in any limitation in me. There was no work, there was no akar, prakar, samskar, vikar. Chale, can I go ahead? Okay. When you are dreaming now, supposing from deep sleep you went to dream and you had unlimited eye in the deep sleep. In the dream, that unlimited eye was there or not? And it is there because all the dream object had come on that unlimited eye only. On the unlimited eye, dreamer dreamt and dream world had come. But that eye was without time and space still, which is called the dream seer. So dream seer is there, dreamer is there, dream world is there, and dream experiences are there. So on the dream seer, dreamer, dream experiences, and the dream world, three are called superimposed. When without changing A, B is seen, then A is called Adhishtan and B is called Adhyast. This word you have to keep in mind. Well, why you are using such word? I'm already tired. Why? Because A is not changing but B is seen on A. It's not that this is dream seer and this is dream world. On this dream seer, where there was no time and space, the whole dream world, dreamer and dreamt experiences were there. Wow, wow. But एक बात और बोलना है उसके बाद I'll complete this topic. Not over, class is not over. Topic is complete. Don't be happy. One boy I asked which month you like. He said Purnamada. He said gives a lot of peace of mind. I said any other month? He said Brahma Arpanam. I said okay to keep quiet now because that gives me fear. हम आपसे प्रश्न करते हैं. Please don't forget this unlimited eye. What is joy? If you remember definition first day I gave, the experience of expansion of self is called joy. Experience of contraction of self is called sorrow. If you remember. Therefore, it is so lovely to see photographs. किसी को बिजी रखना उसको फोटोज आप दे दो. बोलिए हमारी शादी की फोटोग्राफ है. पहले ऐसे एल्बम आता तो सब चिप में आता है, लिंक है. हाँ, पहले एल्बम आता था बड़ा बड़ा, बीच में एक ट्रेस पेपर रहता था. बोलिए हमारी बुआ जी ये देखिए. अच्छा ये कौन है? बोले हमारे हस्बैंड है. ये हस्बैंड तो यहाँ आपके साथ कौन रहता है? नहीं वो तब उनके बाल था. अच्छा ये हाँ में देखिए. हो लुकिंग सो गुड. थैंक यू स्वामी जी. फिर देखो ये बहुत अच्छा है. आई एम टेलिंग यू योर फोटो यू कैन सी फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम. यू नो व्हाई? Expansion of self. I can see myself in some paper. And second thing which you can see without cost is called mirror. Mirror. क्योंकि आप expansion देखते. He's my child. Expansion. आ जाओ भाई. Guddu, आओ come. This is my house. Experience of expansion of self is called joy. La 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 la. And if I am saying the self is of the nature of joy, it means self should be unlimited. नहीं क्लियर हुआ? Is it not clear? I hope it is not clear. Oh, sorry. I hope it is clear. चला गया भाई. It is here. I'm searching somewhere. One more point. One more point. Last point. Are your last point keeps on lasting. I ask a question. When you woke up in the waking state, that dream seer, where it went away? बेचारा कहीं चला गया स्वामी जी. नहीं तो कहां गया वो? अच्छा, इस बिकम्स अ वेकर. अरे हाँ, कहां पे है वो? नहीं तो शरीर के अंदर है, बाहर है, टॉलीगंज में है. एक टॉलीगंज भी करके जगह है, अलीगंज में. अलीगंज नहीं, अलीपुर, सॉरी, अलीपुर में है. नहीं, अरे कहा, उसके अंदर कैसे चला गया? न न न शरीर के अंदर आ गया है ना. नहीं अंदर, क्योंकि हम चल रहे हैं तो वो भी चल, हम बोलते हैं हम चल रहे हैं. आई एम वॉकिंग, आई एम टॉकिंग, आई एम थिंकिंग, ही इज ऑल्सो थिंकिंग. नहीं, all world has come into it only. He alone is appearing as the whole world. त्रिषु धामसु यद्भोग्यं भोक्ता भोग्यश्च यद्भवेत् तेभ्यो विलक्षण साक्षी चिन्मात्रो हम सदाशिव मय्येव सकलं जातं मयि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितं मयि सर्वं लयं यान्ति तद्ब्रह्माद्वयमस्म्यहम्. I hope you are following it. तो कहीं गया नहीं. Still it is not in time and space. You only said that. It is not in time and space. But on that one, another dream comes. And I feel I am in particular body. The volume बढ़ा दीजिएगा if somebody is there. And I am walking. How can I walk? How can I think? How can I be sad? How can I be dancing? How can I die? And today when you are going to sleep, बोले मिल गया फिर से. मिला नहीं, खोया ही नहीं था. Today when you will sleep, you will experience the same sleep. I hope you are getting something. And therefore, very big conclusion. क्या करें, बृहदारण्यक की स्टाइल ऐसे ही है. It goes very slow. All of a sudden it gives a very big shot. Tell me what is the conclusion? If A on B, A is superimposed. Please know the word superimposed. One is called ashrit, other is called adhishtan, adhyast. This paperweight is ashrit and this desk is ashray. Ashray. Your chair is ashrit or ashray? Ashray, and you are ashrit on the chair. Ashray and ashrit can be separated. Both can exist separately. This can exist somewhere, this can exist somewhere. But wave is not ashrit on the water. Wave is adhyast or superimposed on the water because you cannot separate the wave and the water. Another example. Snake seen on the rope is not ashrit, it is adhyast on the rope. Because you can't separate, बोले rope तुम रखो, snake हम रखते. ऐसा नहीं होगा. On that seer which was in the deep sleep and which was in the dream is still in the waking. Whole world is adhyast. It is superimposed on that. Please get last point. If A is B superimposed on A, then everything about B is not different than A. Well, again, slowly. Slowly, please be slow. Now, screen is there and film is there. Film is superimposed on the screen. Therefore, all parts of the film are not different than the screen. The water in Titanic is also not different than screen. I have not seen Titanic, just I feel water must be there in there. So now Oscar मिल गया. And the ship that break हो गई थी ना, that broke in Titanic is not different than screen. Then the captain is not different than the screen. And therefore, if everything is not different than the screen, in every on the self, all world is superimposed. Therefore, this is also not different than the self. This is also not different than the self. Everything is that only. And I'll see the last word. Please see the line. Maitreyi Atmano va are darshanen shavanen matya vigyanen idam sarvam viditam. So the last line. Hey Maitreyi, by knowing the self, you know everything. If by knowing A, you know B, that means B should not be different than A. Otherwise, by knowing handkerchief, you can't know the cup. If two things are totally different, by knowing one, you cannot know the other. Tell me in Gita, where this line comes, by knowing that everything else is known. This way I'll rest also. बोले आप बोलिए, हम क्यों बोले? You are coming to speak. ज्ञानम तेहम सविज्ञानम इदं वक्ष्याम्यशेषतः यज्ञात्वा नेह भूयोन्यत्. जिसको जान के कुछ जानने वाला नहीं बचा रहेगा. Which chapter is this? Chapter 7. 7th chapter, 2nd verse. देखो how he came. First he came to the Atma by telling that everything you are loving not for the person but for the self. First step. Second step was Atma should be of the nature of joy. Third step was Atma should be unlimited. Fourth step was unlimited and limited cannot coexist. Therefore, limited should not be different than the unlimited. Everything is you. And therefore, by knowing self, you'll know all. Well, very fast you said, say in slow motion. धीरे धीरे आप बोलिए, हम लिख नहीं पाते ना. I could not write everything. Okay, first step was that nothing is dear for itself. Everything is dear only for me. Second step was, if Atma is dear, that means it should be of the nature of joy. Third step is, if Atma is of the nature of joy, it means it should be unlimited. That means there is no time and space in it. And fourth step is, if it is unlimited, that means all the world is not other than this. And fifth is, therefore, Atma Jnanena Sarva Jnanam. These are the Panchang of this Upanishad, of this section. Oh, let me remember, everything is dear because of self. Number one. Second step was, therefore, self is of the nature of joy. I understand. Therefore, self must be unlimited. And if unlimited is there, then this limited world cannot exist other than that. I understood. And therefore, by knowing the unlimited, everything else will be known. I think I'm understanding it by mistake. Doesn't matter, at least you understand. But we come inside the body. बोले स्वामी ये सब खत्म हो गया हमारा, ये सब शब्द सुना होगा आपने, सब खत्म, मेरा सब सुख चला गया, किसके लिए जी? अच्छा हाँ, हम मरी जाए सोचते हैं, किसी मेट्रो में जाके मरे, यहाँ ट्रेन नहीं है, मेट्रो इज इजली अवेलेबल, कुछ बचा नहीं हमारे पास, पानी में मीन प्यासी रे, मुझे देखत देखत आवत हासी रे, हासी रे। आप समझ रहे हैं? डोंट यूज सच वर्ड्स प्लीज, नेवर जस्टिफाई योर सैडनेस, experience of sadness will be there, but don't say it is real. When you are sad, understand I'm misunderstanding something. कुछ सोचने में गलती, aberration is in thinking is called sadness. When you are sad, in you only there is somebody complete. Never say I can't live without him, I can't live without her. क्या बात करते हो? अधिष्ठान cannot live without अध्यस्त, तुम वो हो. In the deep sleep you will be happy or sad, you will be very happy. Well, if I die, don't use such, you won't die. But how to know it? देखो क्या लिखा है अब, आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्य. आई होप यू सॉ दैट लाइन. प्लीज डोंट ओनली अंडरलाइन, बाय हार्ट इट. आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्य, श्रोतव्य, मंतव्य, मिल गया, निदिध्यासितव्य, फुल स्टॉप. मीन्स आत्मा, तव्य इज अ प्रत्यय. हाँ, इट इज कॉल्ड शुड बी, एक प्रत्यय होता है तव्य प्रत्यय. आत्मा शुड बी सीन. व्हाई? बिकॉज इसको जाने बिना तुम फाइनाइट रहोगे, तुम दुखी रहोगे, तुम चिंता करोगे. अच्छा मेरे पति, अच्छा बहुत रो रहे हो भाई, रो क्राइंग, माय वाइफ इज नो मोर, व्हाई डिड शी पास अवे अर्लियर, यू आर क्राइंग फॉर दिस. आत्मा वारे द्रष्टव्य. If you don't understand, why? Because you have to understand only, it is not gone anywhere. You don't have to attain it. बोले हमारी आत्मा खो गई स्वामी जी. कहां गई? कल रात तक थी, कल रात में हम ध्यान करके सोए थे, पूरी आत्मा थी कि सुबह उठे आत्मा लुप्त हो गई हमारी. आज ज्योतिषी के पास जा रहे हैं कि हमारी आत्मा कहां है. ज्योतिषी ने देखिए राहु जो है आपको तीसरे घर में देख रहा है, मंगल चौथे में है. अच्छा आपकी आत्मा को राहु ने ग्रस्त लिया है, 2 महीने के बाद आपको वो आत्मा फिर वापस मिल जाएगी. हम बहुत परेशान हैं, हमारा बेटा नहीं सुन रहा है, पति नहीं. डोंट मिक्स द इश्यूज. आत्मा एक अलग इशू है, ये सब एक अलग इशू है. फिल्म अलग इशू है, स्क्रीन अलग इशू है. जय संतोषी मां पिक्चर आई थी एक, पता नहीं आपने देखा कि नहीं, बहुत पहले 80s में पिक्चर आई थी, बड़ी पॉपुलर हुई थी. जय संतोषी मां आ गई, उससे स्क्रीन डिवाइन नहीं हो गई, स्क्रीन पे बड़ी कृपा हो गई संतोषी मां की. और फिर डॉन आ गई पिक्चर, तो स्क्रीन पता नहीं डॉन कैसी थी, रोमांटिक थी क्या, फाइट था क्या, फाइट था. अच्छा तो स्क्रीन जो है जरा सा फाइट वाली हो गई. और फिर टाइटैनिक आ गई, या मेरा नाम जोकर है, फिल्म कॉमेडियन हो गई. फिल्म स्क्रीन का, स्क्रीन अलग इश्यू है, फिल्म अलग इश्यू है. उभयोरपि दृष्टोन्तः त्वनयोस् तत्वदर्शी भी। दोनों अलग अलग मैटर है, एक सत्य है और एक असत है, एक सत्य है एक मिथ्या है, तुम मिक्स कैसे कर दो? आप लोग तो वेदांत पढ़ते हैं, काफी पढ़ाते हैं, इसलिए हमने इसको यहां ले लिया। बोले बट हाउ टू स्ट्रेंथन दिस नॉलेज? आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्य, इसी के लिए जन्म मिला है भैया। जन्म इसलिए नहीं मिला कि आप एक घर बना लिए। कैसे? श्रोतव्य, प्लीज लिसन अबाउट इट। सेकंड, मंतव्य। मंतव्य मतलब logically, intellectually be convinced. And nididhyasita means emotionally be one with it. No, intellectually, but without meditation, you will not be able to remove your habitual thinking. Habitual पता है ना? हाँ, एक ऐसी आदत पड़ गई, उसको बोलते हैं habitual. I hope this mantra is clear. It is very key mantra. So refuse to say I'm very sad or feel it. Moment sadness comes, try to find out, was it in deep sleep also? Was it 10 years back also? Will be today, tonight also I'll be same sad. कभी अब झोंका है ना तो सोचना थोड़ी देर में ठीक हो जाएगा माइंड, डोंट वरी, एक फेज आया चला जाएगा. We'll see more tomorrow. 1 minute we'll sit. Please sit straight. Try not to move for just 1 minute. When the body does not move, prana gets stabilized. In the stable prana, mind also gets quiet. Therefore, body should not be unnecessarily moving. Very slowly observe your breathing, not pranayam. I'm not saying to breathe deeply. See a person sitting on the seat. Very quietly. every day for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Just be relationless with the world or action, and especially the body. Rest in your own self. Resting in world is called relaxation. Resting in self is meditation. Mentally thank the God. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru